and to see everybody. There we go, getting this all set up. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Sorry about my kitchen because I'm getting ready to cook. So today was a busy day. It's my day off. Sister, hello. How are you? Does anybody know what I'm making today? So I had to do laundry, and I'm still waiting on my laundry room to be remodeled because I bought this house and it had dryer hookup, but it had washer hookup. I was completely surprised by that. So yeah, I had to go to the laundromat today. That did some grocery shopping, getting ready for that birthday party this weekend. And guess what, Mimi? Tell me. So hello, how's your day going? What does Mimi have to say? So we got to finish up that pie that we made yesterday and cook up a couple things. I have some leftover ricotta that I want to make. So that's one of the secret ingredients today. You're moving to Alabama. My goodness, when are you moving? Are you excited? That might be a good start, fresh start for you. That might be a good idea. All right, so I'm going to start turning on the water to heat that up, and we're going to get cooking. All right, so I do want to add a little salt to the water, but not sure. We'll just have a positive attitude. You're going to make a lot of new friends. The weather is nice in Alabama, so I think it'll be a good move for you. I think so. When do you move? Hopefully in between semesters. That'd probably be the best for you. All right, so we got that cooking. Got a lot of things planned for you guys today. All right, so I'm going to brown some ground beef, and I like to add a little bit of water. It just makes it cook up easier for me. And just a little bit, get that going. Front. We'll do the right burner. All right, so hamburger meat's getting very expensive. I could not believe it. This stuff was only $5, but that's like $12 to get some hamburger meat. That used to be the cheap go-to for me, is like burger meals, and now it's a lot more expensive. All right, so I got that going, slowly heating up. I'll come check those messages from you guys. Feel free to get the chat started, and we are waiting for Sarah. Sarah is here. So Sarah had, I think, a dream. I think you drifted off and you kind of had a dream about going to Switzerland. So I think that's where we're going. I think we're going to do it. We're just going to go to Switzerland. So if you guys would like to go, Cynthia at asoulsurvivor.com, and you like eating dessert for dinner. We're going to finish off the chocolate pie that I made. So but yeah, we have a travel group. So if you guys would be interested in doing a meet and greet over in Switzerland, Austria, Germany, feel free to email me at cynthia@asoulsurvivor.com, SOUL. So we got, we're making lasagna. We'll get that pie going first. Trying to do 10 things at once. All right, so yesterday we made our pie from scratch, and here it is. I probably should have saved that wrap, but I did. Hold on, let me put my hair up. I am cooking possibly for other people, so I will put my hair up this time. Hold on, guys. All right, there we go. I kind of like that bun I did yesterday. That turned out kind of cute. So Sarah, I see you're messaging me. Let me see what you're saying. All right, I cut my hair today. I did cut my hair today. Probably should have showed you before I put it up. Wait, what? What's the wait what? Tell me what the wait what is. I'll probably meet you in 5 years. That's okay. Hello. Good to have you here, Phil. And as long as you get to meet me, right? Meet me. The flight. The what is too bright? The flight? The flight is too bright? What do you mean the flight's too bright? Oh, the light is too bright? I know. I can't cook in the dark. Can I? see, what does that look like? Is that better? Is that better? Tell me if that's better. All right, I can cook in the dark. So is that okay? Does that look all right? I don't know. All right, the hair's still gonna go all over the lights. Sarah says, what did I say about the travels? I said that you had a dream, and that's what I think. I think you were either daydreaming or drifting off, and you said something about you heard Switzerland. Somewhere in your mind, you heard Switzerland, thought it was me. So what do you think? We can, I have to know by Monday. Where are we going, guys? Are we going to Switzerland or Iceland? I am down either way. I just get cold. That's the only thing. You like what you see. Well, thank you, David. I made it. Yes. And my sink backed up. I don't know what it is about this, but here's the pie solidified. You can see. I got things cooking at the same time. Is that better with the lights out? I know that overhead light is a mess. All right, so we got this going. Grounding the ground chuck. All right, that burner's liking to sizzle. So, all right, guys. Where did it go? All right, I do have a spatula, but I'm not going to keep you guys waiting. So I softened this. There we go. We're just going to kind of put some of this on. And I invited some people over for tomorrow because I do not have a sweet tooth. So this either ends up in the teacher lounge tomorrow, or I will save it for my friends coming over. Waiting to see. I know Courtney says she can't make it. But, all right, yes or no? Add chocolate chips on top? Yes or no? No, school tomorrow. I know. I feel you on that one. I know. I'm not looking forward to it either. This weekend went by really quick. I slept till 4:30 yesterday. Isn't that crazy? And then today, I just had to run errands. I am doing good. Good to have you here. And yes, I have school tomorrow. Oh, you mean you? I thought you meant like, oh no. You mean no school tomorrow? All right, just a few. We will do that. Yes, I have school tomorrow. I do have school. I have school. All right, I'm excited about this though, cooking this up. All right, a couple chocolate chips. What would be really nice is if I had like a candy bar and some like little curly shady things. But we'll just kind of doctor this up. You have no school tomorrow. I am jealous. I could use an extra day off. That's one nice thing about being a teacher is we do have some days off. Please turn out pretty. All right. I could put them on one by one, but I'm not going to. They'll be what they are. Oh, and how about a Snickers bar in the middle? We'll do that. Do I have a Snickers? Here we go. We'll put a nice little Snickers in the middle. So what do you think about that? Just a few. Here's my little Snickers. Wish I could probably. How's that? A little Snickers in the middle. I don't know if I have enough for. Well, that's a big one. Yeah, we'll just do that. Is that all right? I think it's good enough. All right, so I'm going to wrap that up. We'll have to find out if my friends are coming or if it is going to the school. I should try not to waste so much. I do waste a lot. All right, so we got this, but I did it so it would be a little bulky so it doesn't kind of smush everything. Put this back in the fridge. Where did it go? Yeah, maybe I used it up. And I will make some coleslaw real quick. So this I thought I had the regular Marzetti's coleslaw sauce, which is perfect. I might have used it up, so I have the light stuff. I don't like the light as much, so I'll doctor it up a little bit, kind of rich in it. What's up, beautiful? Thank you. I am making lasagna right now. I'm making coleslaw, browning the ground beef. Don't forget to save some for your mom. Oh, yes, yes, yes. That's why. Thank you for that. I would have forgotten about the pie, and I promised her. I won't forget about the lasagna, though. So I will save that for her. Thank you. Good point. Because I think she's looking forward to it. Okay, waiting on the water to boil. Oh, sad. Okay, so we're going to use this up. And we'll doctor it up this way. All right, so we got the original slaw. This says light, and I don't like it as much. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate the support. Also, I do have a TikTok shop that is now live. So if you guys would like to join that, feel free to. So we got that going. Add a little bit of ranch dressing just to kind of body it up. The light isn't as good. So it also needs salt to cut the sweetness. Or you could just buy the right stuff. Coleslaw is nasty. It's healthy though, sort of. The reason I buy coleslaw, this is almost done. The reason I buy coleslaw is because I like salads, and then the salad doesn't last as long as the pre-cut coleslaw. So it's kind of like my backup salad. And I did buy 2 heads of lettuce. Usually I get the pre-made stuff, but I just got the heads of lettuce though. So I will save some, Debbie, definitely. See, I can't tell if the ground beef is done. Next, so we'll mix this up. Just let that sit. See if I want to. Oh, so Mallory's coming over tomorrow. All right, so I'll give some to Mallory, and you'll be able to hopefully see her. She's usually pretty good. Courtney can't make it, but we'll see who ends up coming tomorrow. And there will be some left over. This is perfect. All right. Caesar salad is better. I'll agree. All right, so I got that made. The water is boiling. I'm going to add a little salt to it. All right, what's everybody's favorite brand of noodles? This was pretty much what they had, so this is what I got. Caesar salad. What exactly is on a Caesar salad? I usually get, what is it, the julienne? All right, so I'm just going to cook all this up. If there's leftover, there's leftover. So has anybody ever tried the oven-ready noodles? These are the ones you got to boil. But let me know if you guys have ever tried that. You like any noodles? I know noodles are good. Noodles are always good. So we got that going. I'm going to drain my meat. I want to cook it a little more. This burner is on overdrive. There we go. Let's soften that right down. Okay, we got that going. So Debbie says, yes, I have tried them. They absolutely work. They taste the same. That's kind of what I was worried about. And do you have to add extra water? But so Sarah, what do you think about that with the travels? So we're gonna get the pan ready. I got 2 pans depending on how much the noodles take up. We'll start with the large one. And let me put the chocolate chips and whipped cream away. Debbie says, yes, they taste the same. I should have bought them. Those would have been easier. Those definitely would have been easier. I'll try them next time. All right, so we got this going. All right, we'll set the timer with Mr. Moo. He likes to keep track of stuff for us. So they taste the same. I have to try it one time. But as I get, I've been pretty blessed. I've been getting some offers from TikTok shop, and I'll be trying out different kitchen gadgets and all that kind of thing, sharing recipes for you. So I have the recipe for Orange Julius. Have you guys ever tried Orange Julius? I forgot to get the orange juice, frozen concentrate, but I've been craving that. That brings back childhood memories. All right. Just going to drain this into this pot. One sec, guys. So let that drain for a second. Hey, Chris, good to have you back. How was your day today? We're making lasagna right now. Hello, nice to have you here. Actually, I ended up getting new glasses today, so hopefully I can read better. Got 2 new pairs. They need different colors, though. I got a stronger prescription this time. I'm doing good, doing good. It was a day filled with errands, so it wasn't the most exciting day, but I am doing good. We're going to get this sauce ready. Yeah, so I just went to Aldi's again. Have you guys noticed that like spaghetti sauce is not as spaghetti sauce-ish, that it seems a lot more watery? So what I do is I add a can of like a little thing of tomato paste. That kind of helps thicken it up. So thank you for the love. I am from Michigan. Where are you from? Oops. I am from Michigan. So thank you for liking the live. I'm going to go ahead and open 2 cans up. I have a feeling I'll have enough for 2 pans. Whoa, this is boiling like crazy. I turned it way down. I swear this burner is possessed. All right, so we got 2 jars. This is 24 ounces, so 48 ounces. Ooh. Plus I add one of these, just a little thing of tomato paste. Do you guys make your own spaghetti sauce? Randy, good to have you here. We are making lasagna. Just got done finishing up that pie, and Debbie reminded me to bring it to my mom. So Mallory's coming over tomorrow, and who knows, maybe she'll be game to either do some cooking. I know my mom gave me a recipe, a Dutch recipe, and I'll have to make that. I was going to make it tonight, but I won't have enough time. All right. That water is boiling like crazy. That one burner is like on overdrive. I need it not to go so full boil. All right. Kind of thicken it up a little. Put the burger back in there. get a kick out of people who say it takes forever to cook. Cooking does not take that much effort. It really doesn't. So, all right, I'm going to add some mushrooms. You just got to balance everything. A few more minutes on the noodles. So, all right, there we go. Let's stir it up. But you guys are welcome to open the chat up. I will be reading and responding. So, there we go. But the one thing I noticed, there was a video about, it's an autistic girl, and she was asking a question. She's like, I'm not giving you a hard time. I'm just asking, why did you do that? And it's just a curiosity. And she's like, no, I'm just like, there's nothing wrong with what you did. I'm just asking why you did it that way, trying to learn. And you have no idea what to talk about, whatever you want to talk about. So she was getting frustrated, like, I'm just asking a question. And she even says, I'm not attacking you. It's okay that you do it a different way. I'm just curious. And the other person was responding in the video where they're like, you're making me feel like I'm doing something wrong, or why do you care, or what's the big deal about it? And she would just not answer the question. And that causes a lot of frustration. Also that like banter back and forth. So narcissists, they like to do that too. When you ask like a simple question or an important question, they'll give you a lot of word salad and deflection and just giving you a really hard time. Or they'll future fake, and it starts driving you crazy. And it's a rupture in the relationship like we talked about yesterday. You might fall asleep. Oh my goodness. You don't even have school tomorrow. I have school tomorrow. All right. So now for the good part, the filling. You guys are going to see my secret filling. Okay, so. And then I also brought out some more of that phyllo dough because I love it. And we might make like a pizza-y kind of phyllo wrap, kind of better than pizza pocket thingy. Okay, so we're going to start. We're going to do one thing of spinach. I hate spinach, but I do like it a lot in, it's still frozen. I do like it a lot in the lasagna because it's healthy, so why not? What time do you wake up? Good evening. How are you doing? What am I cooking? I am working on lasagna right now. We just finished off the pie, and then I might make like a little pizza wrap with, if there's enough sauce and all that kind of stuff. So homemade lasagna. Okay, so here we go. We got the spinach. I'm going to finish off. I bought this ricotta cheese. We made the spinach pie together, and some people like to stir this liquid in. I like to drain it, whether it's sour cream or yogurt or anything like that. That's just me. I like it a little bit drier, but thank you. It sounds delicious, Phantom. Too bad you're too far away to be here. Phantom is one of my biggest supporters. All right, so we got this. I used some of it before. I always terrorize my cooking during lives. And that's why you like spinach but hate it a lot. Which one is it? I only like it in that spinach pie and lasagna. Other than that, keep it away from me. So I don't know. It doesn't taste like spinach. But I think it's just healthier. And it adds color. And I might be going senile. I don't know. So, all right. So I'm going to do this one too. I have a whole extra one of these. I think I overbought, so now I got to think of something else to make with ricotta cheese. Chicken cacciatore. What is in that? I think that's our next chicken dish. And I'm sure you can use turkey to make that as well. I promise you guys we'd be doing turkey recipes. So Thanksgiving is coming, not too much further, and we'll have that holiday going. All right. Then I like to add, what do I do? 1 or 2 eggs? I never remember. We'll do 1 egg. I don't know, 2, 1. Huh? So that is boiling like crazy. All right, Mr. Moose telling me it is done. I'm actually going to let it go another minute or 2, even though it's full boil. All right, so we'll do 1 egg. The egg helps solidify it where it's not as runny. Oh, there we go. I don't know. Do I want 2 eggs? I can't remember what I do. I haven't made lasagna in a couple of years. So thank you for liking the live. Is it? LOL. Yes, it is. LOL. Okay. So there we go. I don't know, guys. Having a hard time. Do I want 2 eggs? I think I'm just doing 1. All right. So stirring that up. I'll add the lasagna or spinach in after I drain it. And Nicole, do you want to come over tomorrow? Mallory's coming over for dinner. I have a ton of lasagna that I'm making. Nicole, come over tomorrow. Mom, I can't stay up late. I've always been an early bird, but I guess I'll stay up. It's okay if you go to sleep. It's okay. All right, so let me drain the noodles so I don't overcook them. I'll test them, make sure they're done. Nicole, come over tomorrow. All right, I'm not sure. I don't think they're done. Let me see if it's done, guys. I don't think it is. Ah, so hot. It's kind of done, but I'll cook a little more. You'll stay up for me. You're so sweet. You are so sweet. I appreciate that. Yeah, because I'm getting hungry. And I'm going to cook that one more minute or so. I'm going to strain this spinach. I just heated this up a little bit. I did defrost it. It wasn't quite defrosted. So I got to be careful. And some of it might be hot. It's so funny. Parts of it is still frozen. The other part is nice and warm. But just put it in my hands and squish it out. So Nicole, I add spinach to my lasagna. I don't know if you like spinach, but I hate spinach. But I like it in lasagna. You won't even know it's there. Oh, it's so cold. There we go. Get all that juice out. And yes, Mimi, I said it. Okay. Look at all. There's like over a cup. Oh, it's so cold. And you can see my muscles working. Oh, it's so cold. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. It's so cold. And that's the thing, Sarah. If I can't even touch spinach, how am I going to go to Iceland? Nicole, I don't know if you could do this. I know you got a little one, but we're planning a trip to Switzerland, Germany, and Austria. And this is painful to do. Whew. I got to drain that. What? I just see the word what. Said what? Said what? That I don't like spinach. But there you go. It's almost like a full good amount in the bowl. All right, so we got that done. There we go. I'm actually going to drain this a little different. My sink backed up, so I'm going to pour it into a bowl instead. You got bumped off. Oh, trying to get in. Oh, Sarah's going to come back in. Oh, my goodness. Nicole, can you hear me? Randy, can you guys hear me? Sarah got bumped out. That makes me sad. The Facebook, so you guys know, I'm on 3 different platforms right now. But, Debbie, is it okay, the connection for you? What is the connection like? We had a storm earlier today. There we go. Not the way I usually do it, but it works. It's good here. Okay, good. So yeah, Bert is here. Bert, nice to have you. I think Facebook has a little bit of a delay too, but your allergies are killing you. Uh-oh, Mimi, that's not good. That is not good. All right, so we got our spinach, ricotta cheese, and I'm going to use this up. We got finely cut Italian, a blend of low moisture whole milk mozzarella, not smoked provolone, Parmesan, and Romano cheeses. So I'm going to add that in, and then the good old mozzarella. That's about a cup right there. And then this is still frozen. I'm sorry, Mimi. Allergies are no fun. So, as far as not answering questions, the narcissist is known for that. A lot of times when people don't answer something, it's something that they're either ashamed or something that they're trying to hide, something they're not comfortable with. So like as an example, if you ask somebody, what do you weigh? Somebody who's comfortable with their weight will probably tell you. Somebody who's uncomfortable with it, they'll probably not. And same with the narcissist. A lot of times they just don't want to tell you something. Either it's too deep emotionally or they're hiding something. So that's a lot of cheese. Okay, so Pleasant night. Good to have you here. Is that DJ? Let me see the name. Is it is a star? Pleasant night. Good to have you here. Is and I'm gonna stay up late just so I can make you some around like 11 or something. Okay, that's fine. And Pico is here. Don't forget Pico. Hi, Pico, who always makes you laugh. Yes, and you're not a phony. So it's you're sweet. You're so pretty. Thank you. I appreciate the compliments. And Izza says, I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. Feeling good. So what about you? How you doing, Izza? All right. So that's a lot of cheese. Okay, we're mixing this in. Got to break this stuff up. It's going to be super cheesy. And oh, you're sweet. Thank you. But yeah, doing good, doing good. Realizing I probably added too much cheese. Not really. Can you ever have too much cheese? All right, so there we go. Mixing it up. And then we'll get to putting it together. You can't with cheese? Oh, I forget. Lactose intolerant. Well, you can make lasagna without cheese. I don't know. Is there some substitute that you can use? I don't know what they would do. Is there any substitute for cheese for people who have dairy allergies? They make any like lactose cheese? I know they do with like milk, but don't know about cheese. All right. So hopefully those noodles don't get too hot. All right, let's bring this on over. Let's see. I could do it up here. All right, I got this table. Ta-da! Will that make it easier for you guys to see if I put it up here? Yes? Right there? How's that? Can you guys see it? Lots of cheese being recalled. The highly processed cheese. Heard it on the news yesterday. Oh my gosh. Don't tell me that. That's not good. Well, I'm willing to die for some lasagna. All right, so let's make sure I'm staying the camera. All right, we got our meat sauce. I put some mushrooms in there, ground beef. How can I do this so I don't get burnt? All right. Okay, if it dribbles, it dribbles. All right, I'll put it on here. So I got my noodles. The noodles are going to be hot, though. You can rinse them. I don't normally rinse them. I normally just burn my hands. So I already sprayed the pan. Oh, you can't see with the meat sauce right there. All right, so what I like to start with is on the bottom. There we go. Can you see that? All right, on the bottom, I'll put the meat sauce. And that kind of like lifts it up so it doesn't really like burn onto the bottom. It just gives it like a little lift. So I start with a nice thin coating of meat sauce on the bottom and spread it around. All right, so it'll look like this. Just a little meat sauce on the bottom. Then I take my lasagna noodles and I lay them across. These turned out really good. I used a bigger pot this time so they didn't break. And I do about 3 across. Just 3 right across. Then I take my cheese. What are you guys saying to me? I got to get in there. You coming for this Christmas? I can smell it. I wish you call me once in a lifetime. Aww. Well, we are doing that meetup, and I'll try to do some more local ones too. But Christmas, I did a Christmas live. Were you on my live Christmas? I did that one year. I might do that again this year. I don't know. So you just kind of, I do like 2, and in the middle, and then on the side ones I do 2, so I can just kind of spread this out. I like it decently thick. I'm probably gonna have to use my hands. Just kind of spread it out. Not too thick, but a good amount. I like ricotta cheese a lot. So I'm just getting it spread out. This is definitely better than Stouffer's, I'll tell you that. Much better than Stouffer's. Not quite as easy, but definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. So I need to know, Nicole, you want to come over tomorrow? All right, so we got to layer that. Then I cover it with a layer of sauce again. You just kind of go back and forth. So I've got that. It's so nice that rolls. Watch out. Your hair's in the few. Oh, I got company tomorrow. Okay. It just hit me. Excuse. No excuses this time. That's right. Thank you. Have a great time. Till I see you again. Yes. Maybe I should braid it too. And yeah, you're right. I got to be cautious. I've got to be cautious of that. All right. So I'm going to put another layer on the meat sauce. It's so good. I'm having some of this tonight. I know. I should keep a whole pot for them or pan for them tomorrow, but I need to have dinner. And they're not going to eat all this, so it'll be all right. It'll be okay. Be nice and saucy. So I'd like to know what everybody's favorite meals are. And then as you add the tomato sauce, it kind of helps spread out that cheese a little bit too. So good, so good. And Mom, I can only smell its food. Yes. It's delicious food. All right, so we got 1. Don't break them, don't break them. 2. Super hot. Try to get the top ones, which aren't as hot. 3. And this has enough cheese in that mix that you don't have to like layer extra. And there you go. And my sister, Suku Kamuku, do you want to come over tomorrow? I'm making lasagna. It's kind of like Grandma Schiller's. I was going to go pull out her recipe, but I kind of remember it. There's a couple things she probably does a little different, but I even added spinach. So I wish my sister lived closer. And Sarah's in the chat. I'm not sure, she got bumped out, so I'm not sure if she's still in, but she popped in to say hello. And I got some phyllo dough to make, there's some leftovers. I'm going to make kind of like a lasagna wrap, pizza pocket thingy. I don't know if there's going to be enough, but we shall see. Well, there will be. I have that whole other container. We'll do that. I'll add that one container. Yeah. Where did I put it? All right, so we're going to stretch it. I'm going to add this, add a little bit more cheese. Our favorite casserole is chicken broccoli. I just bought some broccoli today to make that. How do you make your chicken broccoli? Oh, just bent my nail. How do you make your chicken broccoli? There's so many different ways to make it. And do you like Mexican food? I'll be making Mexican food next weekend. Yes. What's your favorite Mexican? So Sarah, my sister Susie, is in the house. Suzanne Coleman, my sister. And you'll write out the recipe for me. That would be nice. All right. So good to have you here, Sarah. So Sarah's dreaming about our trip. All right. So here I'm going to add one more egg, a little bit more cheese. But Susie, what have you been up to? I'm going to be going to see Mom next weekend. My dog wants to go out as I cook. Dixie likes to try to tell me she has to go to the bathroom. I don't know if she really does. She likes to try to get me to let her out so she can, that's her way of telling me she's hungry. But good to have you back, Sarah. What does that say? There you go. Yes, Debbie, that would be nice if you can write out a recipe for me. I would love that. Add some more cheese. Like I said, part of it's still frozen. I might have enough for 2 dishes. I think we're going to make 2 lasagna pans. Okay, so. And that way, you know, Nicole, if you're still watching, if you don't like that, if you don't like spinach, you can't taste it. If you're going to freak out on me, I can save the other pan for you if you want to come over tomorrow. All right, so we got that going. And if there's not enough of this, I'll use that phyllo dough to make an apple turnover kind of thing. Let me heat the oven up. Why won't it? That scared me. I was like, no, I need it to work. It's your mom's recipe. I'm excited. please share that with me. All right, there we go. Usually it only takes about 3 layers of noodles. So I'm definitely going to have extra noodles left over. Perfect. And, oh, you're welcome. You would like some? There you go. All right, so one more layer. But feel free to talk about things, guys. You guys getting ready for the holidays coming up? Anybody doing any traveling or anything exciting? This is the last layer for this one. Just kind of put one more layer of the cheesy stuff. We're getting there, guys. Super cheesy. Oh my goodness. Almost done. And then as this bakes, I can sit and chit chat with you guys, give you a little bit more attention. Sarah, you want to come over tomorrow? I know you got a lot going on, but one of these days you're going to come over. Okay. Perfect, perfect. So here you can see, I'll hold it up for you guys. So you can see my big old mess. Ta-da. There you go. Then I'll finish it off with a little bit more sauce on top. I'm going to do one more layer. One more layer. One layer and then sauce. Kind of use up these noodles. All right. So delicious. All right, and then I'll show you what I'm kind of thinking for that fila dough. And we'll put that in the oven too. Like a little pizza pocket thing. I have no idea how that's going to turn out, but it sounded good to me. All right, there we go. A little cheese on top. All right, so thank you guys for your patience. Let me catch up. You're a terrible gift giver. I get it. I know it's hard giving gifts. So thank you guys for all the follows. I do. Oh, chili. I'm not a chili eater. I am not a chili eater. And you are welcome, Mimi. But yeah, gift giving, that can be stressful for people. Debbie says my mom was the best cook and baker in the entire world. Well, so far I'm liking the apple crisp you shared with me. What should I do with the noodles? I have enough noodles for a whole other. Maybe I'll make some macaroni wraps. I don't know. And Sarah, good to have you joining. We got 2 Sarahs. I love it. So this cooks, I don't know, about 45 minutes to an hour. You can kind of tell when it's going to be done. Put some cheese on top. Oops. Come on, Dixie. I'm making a mess, guys. I'm not usually this messy, but when you're doing it live, you're trying to do it kind of quick. And also, it's a little bit more awkward. How you gotta do it? Come here, honey. Good girl. There's a good Dixie. Thank you. That's gonna be so good. So far, everything's turned out really good that we've made together, guys. I had a little bit of that chicken and dumplings. That was my lunch today. All right. So now we'll put that in the oven. Ouch. So what are some things? You're going to go to bed? You sound tired tonight. It is okay. You're not feeling well, probably because you're super tired. It's okay. Get some sleep, honey. Lots of love. I will see you tomorrow. All right, now I got to ask you guys, do any of you leave your baking dishes in your oven? That's one thing I don't like when people do that. I'm not used to that. So I'll turn on the oven and then I burn all these. But yeah. Well, I hope you feel better, Mimi. All right, so here we go. We're going to put this in. Super heavy. Now I got my fila dough. We're going to make this up real quick. And I just had a craving for it. So, did you grab Italian bread? Well, no. I forgot about it. But I got these. I was thinking, I'm like addicted to these right now. This, I have more of this. I could make like a cheesy roll up. That would be good. So I'll probably do like the garlic cheesy. I also have like the Red Lobster biscuits. So I might just do that. All right. So this stuff, how do I want to do this? All right. So I'll probably make 2 of these and save some for tomorrow. So we'll try both. This stuff cooks up so nice and fluffy. So what I'm going to do, how many do I have? I took 3 sheets of the fila dough. I told you this, I think there's got to be a different style of fila dough. To where it's like thicker, not quite as thin as this. But I'm just going to put this down. It's going to be nice and cheesy. So this stuff is nice and buttery and flaky. So Quaker knots are good, or garlic knots are good. There you go. Yeah, I can make a bread for tomorrow. I'll be able to do that without a problem. All right, so I'm just spreading this out, kind of using it up. And I'm going to go ahead and spray my pan. Kind of like a homemade hot pocket, but better. I've never made one of these, so all right. So I got that. Gonna lift it up. Ooh, it's breaking. I'm gonna put a little bit of the sauce on the bottom of the pan. I don't know why, but I'm going to. Oh, I forgot to spray it. Oh well. Then I'm gonna put this. Let me move this. All right, so this is what I did. I got this. It's hard to see. The light takes a minute to adjust. Aldi's has them. Ooh, I'll have to get some. Let me move this out of the way. I wish this stuff wouldn't break so easy. All right, so I'm going to save those. Fill this with some sauce. So it's kind of like a lasagna, pizza, whatever kind of thing. And then I'm just going to roll it on up. I have no idea how this will taste, but how could it not taste good, right? I'm going to use all that sauce up. And I got to set Mr. Moo. So have you tried the ones from Aldi's? I haven't tried those. And I'm just rolling it gently, not too tight, so it'll be extra flaky. Squirting out. So here you go. It's all nice and rolled up. Put it right on top there. And I'm going to do an egg wash on top. Might help, might not. I don't know. But the egg wash will help brown it. Maybe make it stick together a little bit. Put a little cheese on top of it. You guys are so quiet. Hi, Seneca. So you say what? Don't let any hair fall on the food. Nicole is coming over. Are you sure, Nicole? It's just me isn't gonna work anymore. I know. You are right. You are right. Nicole and Mallory, luckily they love me, but you're right. You're right. I definitely gotta watch the hair. Next time, maybe I gotta do a braid. I'll do a braid next time. But there's protein in it. I know. Oh, you have. Okay. I'll have to try them, Debbie. The garlic knots from Aldi's. Okay, we're just going to take this. There you go. Put a little egg wash on it to brown it. Might even protect it. I don't know. There we go. No, I didn't. Then we'll just sprinkle a little cheese on top. I'm trying, guys. All right, so now that I can kind of just put this turned out so pretty last time with just a little bit of cheese on top and the egg wash. All right, so this is my little pretend pizza pocket. There you go. With fila dough. This stuff is so flaky and good. Flaky, just like me. All right, I'm going to put this in the oven. All right, I'm going to put the eggs away, clear this stuff off, and we are ready to chit chat. Now, one thing I could do, but I'm not going to, could cook this extra up in extra egg and give it to my Dixie Dew, but I'm not going to. And did anybody notice what is new in the background? All right, note to self, I only need about half. I should know that. It's like I only need about 12 noodles and maybe do 2 or 3 extra in case they break. Like I should have not cooked these up. We'll see what I can do with them tomorrow. I don't know. If not, life goes on. All right, so I will save this for tomorrow. The fila dough, I'll cook that up fresh. But yeah, that one little roll has quite a bit. So I'll make that tomorrow. So Nicole, they're talking about you. They know you're coming over. All right. And then we'll save the noodles if I decide to make something. I did make that chicken and dumplings. Maybe I could put that in there. I bought stuff. I do want to make my homemade macaroni and cheese. I also bought, man, even just potatoes are expensive. I bought the diced potatoes so I can make the au gratin potatoes. A lot of people like my au gratin potatoes and also my macaroni and cheese. So I told you I'd be making some side dishes too and desserts. So stay tuned. Debbie says, I need to bring a dessert for Thanksgiving. Do you know what you're going to bring? Because we're going to make some. What was my idea? It was, you know how Dog Defender was talking about the brownies with the graham crackers on the bottom? I thought of maybe doing like a graham cracker crust, not just putting a layer of graham crackers, and then a layer of brownies, and then maybe some like melted ice cream. You know how you like melt it and then re-harden it, and then like Cool Whip, and then different like sauces. There's probably more to it. I can't remember what else I was going to do. How many people are going to be there? Deborah. Pico says. So feel free to open the conversation up, guys. We can talk about whatever you would like to. I got to set my timer. And my floor is all slippery now. All right. So Mr. Moo says, oh, I got that. I don't know how long to do that one. We'll do 20 minutes on the pretend Hot Pocket. I don't know. And you're right, Debbie. A lot of times you can smell what is happening. So, but we are having that tour that I was talking about. A week in Switzerland, Germany, and Austria. And if you guys, some of you talked about Prague, there's a 2-day extension if we want to do that. And then if you guys go on like a second or third trip, you get discounts and all that stuff too at this time. So this will be in April 1st through the 9th, I believe. But I'm excited. It should be really good. What's everybody's favorite destination? I know I went to Florida last spring break, and that was really neat. We went to a place called Three Sisters and also Seven Sisters, and they had little caves in the water where you could swim. I didn't go through it. I was too scared, but you go under and then pop back up. But it was the most crystal clear blue. Debbie says, not yet. I have a few ideas, a few choices, either a huge pan of apple crisp, pumpkin bars. How many people? Ooh, 30. Oh my goodness. Somebody bringing pumpkin pie. Are you guys pumpkin pie eaters? I was going to make that recipe. I got it. It's right over there. And I'll show you. Don't leave me. All right. So this is what I got. I am trying it out. I had the other one at school. They have like a sugar cookie recipe. And then this I got at the Dollar Tree, a little pumpkin pie recipe. And it just looks cute where it's hanging. So I was going to try it out. She's your son. Wait. She's my son. Girlfriend has a huge family. Ah, there you go. But some pumpkin pie. I'm going to make it. I've made it before. This is pretty much a standard recipe. So we'll bake it up, see if it's a better recipe than I've tried before. And I wish my grandkids were closer because we could do sugar cookies. So there, I can sit and chat with you guys. But not with the tomato sauce on my chair. Cape Cod. Cape Cod would be beautiful. I went there, Italy. Oh, we could go to Italy. Do we want to go to Italy? We could definitely. So you went to Italy. What did you like about it? And Cape Cod, those are all good. I went there. I remember that. I was kind of young though, probably 10 or 12 years old when I did that. But, So as far as the TikTok shop though, I'm going to do my Christmas shopping through the TikTok shop. I have a lot of products there for you guys. I'm going to test them out as we go. And if you guys want to support me, that'd be a great way. They got good prices, so might be worth checking out. Let me wipe this down so I can sit with you guys. So I'm excited. Mallory's going to help me eat this. What do I do with leftover lasagna noodles? That might be good in a soup. Maybe I'll put it in a soup. Soup. I haven't made chicken soup. That's what we're doing tomorrow. Tomorrow is chicken soup. And you can make it with turkey. How's that? Chicken soup. I can only eat so much. I still have that huge thing of chicken and dumplings. So Debbie says I could make some cutout cookies. There you go. Actually, I got to find my cookie cutters. There you go. Do you guys build, what are they called? Gingerbread houses. Have you guys ever had a successful gingerbread house? So they're fun to do, but yeah, they don't always last. We got my neighbors driving by probably laughing at me. I hear you guys. Mallory sharing some other creators' content. I'm just teasing. But cutout cookies. Oh, I just hit something. It's like leave site. No. What was your favorite thing about Cape Cod? And then you say the food, the culture, the chatty, friendly people, the lovely women. And I'll tell you, Cape Cod is pretty close to where my friend lives. And she was one of the, there was two of us that were either number one or number two. We don't know who was the top teacher, but we won a trip over to China, and she was my travel buddy. We ended up being roommates for 5 weeks and got along fantastic, which is usually not the case with strangers, but we were like, kind of like not quite soulmates, but we got along so good. That was about Italy. And Jonathan Fellows. I know that name. Yes. What about Jonathan Fellows? I definitely know that name. Tell me. Yes. Maybe he'll come with us. Hopefully it's good news. I've seen so much bad news lately. Hopefully you're going to tell me some good news. Got that light flashing. Got slow connection. It'll come through. Yeah, and we had Ronnie Kassab joined in here. He was a flashback from elementary school, and that was about Italy. Do you know Italian? Can I put my hair down now? Can I put my hair down? I know my aunt, she used to, I can make fudge too. If you guys want to make some candies. That's how I went to Mackinac Island High School. He's a neurologist. I need to talk to him. Is he really? Good for him. Oh my goodness. That is cool. Not enough. Want to learn more. I get it. Duolingo is good. Have you guys ever tried Duolingo? That can be kind of addicting. It's kind of fun. Kind of like it. We need to go to Ireland. My hair is looking red from the rust in my shower. Debbie says, now I can hand out my advent calendars. There you go. There you go. He was in your grade. Yeah, we really did. I remember that name. I got a flashback to what he exactly looks like. But we did not have a lot of doctorates in my grade. My brother's grade, they had a lot of doctorates. So good for him. I wouldn't mind going to see him to double check. I told you they thought I had a brain tumor because I grew 3 inches when I was 21, but also when I was pregnant. So was it because I was pregnant, or was it my turn to grow? I have no clue, but I stopped growing at 12. He married, who was his high school sweetheart? Oh, how cool, Mrs. Fellows. Oh, who was it? Oh, such a love story. I love it. Yes, that would be nice to hand out your advent calendars. Oh, he married his high school sweetheart. Oh my goodness. Well, that is cool. Talking about high school sweethearts, Sarah, I don't think you know this story. My viewers do. Sarah's kind of new to the channel. She's probably been in my life longer than any of you guys, though, but she's been faithful watching me. But when I was in 10th, 11th grade, there was this one boy that I really liked. He was from the other high school. We'll put it that way. There was 2 in my city. And I had a crush on him, and we kind of dated. And he was kind of reckless, but Carrie met him. So anyways, I dated this guy for a little bit, broke up with him. Remember praying, like, why can't I be with him? I really like him. And, you know, God, please, God, please. And then I went to Chicago. Was it? Yeah. Each sister, when they turned 18, I took them to Chicago. So I took Susie first. And then when it was Carrie's turn, I took her to Chicago. And we went to Rush Street where they have all the bars. We just wanted to dance. So we get in and these guys are slam dancing and these, you know, bashing into each other. And one of them falls down and everybody's laughing at him. And I look over, I'm like, oh my gosh, Steve. So my 10th grade boyfriend was like in a whole different state. Like we're from Detroit. He's in Chicago. And I see him on the floor. He's like, oh my gosh. But yeah, he went way down. He got addicted to different drugs. He had a nose job, chin job, changed his last name. And he's like, oh my gosh. He's like, you turned out beautiful. He's like, I thought you turned out dumpy, but I didn't. So anyways, years later, just saw him and it was kind of like, yeah, it's probably a good thing because he's all, you know, doing what he shouldn't be doing. But he ended up murdering his girlfriend. So that's why I say that sometimes, you know, the things that we wish for and we don't get, a lot of times could be blessings. Because I remember crying over him. And, you know, he killed one person and really terribly injured the other. Yeah, I could tell you the name later, Sarah. But yeah. He murdered one with a baseball bat, his girlfriend. It could have been me, you know. So sometimes looking back, you know, that was a blessing that I didn't have that prayer answered. So sometimes we never know what's going to happen. I almost never knew because I dated a friend of his and I reconnected with him 30 years later. I moved to Tennessee. Ironically, he went in the service. He's the one that called me to kind of rekindle a romance. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm due any day now. So he's the one that invited me to the Swiss Alps to go biking. And then I didn't hear from him because I was having a baby, you know. And turns out he was in Tennessee and he came to see me. And oh, Rosa, do you want some lasagna? I'll have some leftover lasagna for you. I'm cooking that right now. Rosa's my friend. Yeah, we're just kind of chit-chatting about my ex-boyfriend who tried to kill or did kill someone. And so yeah, unanswered prayers are sometimes yeah. So do you guys have any unanswered prayers that turned out to be blessings? I know I've had several things in life that really upset me, and in hindsight, it was actually probably the best thing to happen. Now, there are some things that I'm still broken heart over and things that I'm mad about. But we never know exactly the reason behind everything. But yes, I always see the blessings in things I thought were, hold on, bad down the road. Is that what you mean? But yeah, you know, so sometimes just go with the flow and trust the process and do the best that you can and have faith. And that's the thing too, when they ask people asking for their prayers to be answered, you know, that you kind of have a little bit of faith, also show some gratitude. And, you know, like if you want to get married or something like that, don't necessarily pick the actual person, you know, like bring this person to me. That sometimes just having faith that the right person also kind of changes your energy to where you're not anxious. When you're anxious, it pushes people away. Even though you're anxious to tune in to see me, that part's okay. You guys can do that. But anybody there you go. Bad decisions. Exactly. I agree. So let's see how this is cooking up. You guys sure you don't want that light on? I think, is it better with the light off? Oh, this is flattening out. Uh-oh. I will be so embarrassed if the fire alarm goes off. I don't know. I can't tell. I've never made this before. Don't burn myself. I don't know how long to cook this. I'm going to cook it a little bit longer, but I'm sure it would be really good. So Rosa, we made a big pot of lasagna, and this is leftover with filo dough. So I'm going to cook it. I don't know. This might be, I'm going to cook it a little longer. We'll cook it a little longer. The flakier, the better. There you go. There you go. A few more minutes. So does everybody have to work tomorrow? I know Mimi says she does not have school tomorrow, but I do. I do. So it is 10:45. I can stay on a little bit longer. So yeah, Sarah, that's my love story. What brand is my microwave? You know, you're just trying to get me to turn around. Who is that? Is it? All right. Do I trust you? All right. Let's. What? I can't. GE. I think it's GE. Did I catch it? Did I catch it? Too funny. I think they were tricking me. Do you care what brand my? Come on. You're silly. No school tomorrow. Stay on late. There you go. So yeah. Oh, I do 360s if I reach my goal of 500. Also, subscribers. I need some more subscribers, and you guys get personalized attention. So what does it say? I'm just trying to learn how to start a conversation with beautiful women. That's not a microwave. It's a television. Hey now. Be nice. I ended up switching my microwave for my parents' microwave. So my mom needed a smaller one. I wanted a bigger one. And yeah, so we switched it. So I just moved in this place in April, and it's working. It's working. We'll probably do something different eventually. I got to get the roof redone. No, but you're actually extremely beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate that. And no man, I don't know. Nobody's ever asked what brand my microwave is. That's cute. And Melissa, how have you been? Good to have you here. And we're just kind of waiting on that lasagna. I really have not eaten today. Today's kind of weird though. Not really hungry today. I don't know. I go in spurts where sometimes I'm hungry. Maybe it's because I'm eating healthy now, cooking with you guys. But we had a beautiful pink sky today. It was really cool. Every time I go grocery shopping, I do not know why, but it likes to rain. I almost don't want to go grocery shopping because it rains, but that's okay. And thank you for the follow, Herman. I appreciate that. We're just waiting on my food. So, Melissa, have things been going a little bit better with you? I know, some of us have had some struggles, and sometimes the pain that we go through kind of goes in waves. We just had the anniversary of my father's passing, and I was kind of in a funk today. Kind of like a little sad, a little cranky today. And I was doing some research yesterday that I want to look more into is the way that our bodies maintain and hold on to trauma. And I have like severe pain in my left hip. My right hip sometimes is severe, but I got on anti-inflammatories that does help, but sometimes it feels like literally broken bones. Like no matter which way I go, I cannot get comfortable. So it's been difficult sleeping. But there was one video I saw on the different locations of your joints and the inflammation. But the traumas that we go through can, if you deal with narcissistic abuse, it causes that brain damage, brain fog, inflammation, heart disease. Try it. It's so deep in my hip. A heating pad's not going to get to it. It is literally like all the way through, like completely, like if you could match up where that meets, and no matter which way I lay, a heating pad will not get deep enough. So I kind of wonder if I have like some bone spurs or tears. Supposedly, it looks, according to x-rays, that there's no arthritis, which is interesting. I got supposedly bad arthritis in the left shoulder and then moderate to severe in my right. That's part of the reason why my collarbone sticks out. This one I did break. I did break this collarbone. Also, I've always had kind of like a little higher. I had this one guy run up to me. It's like, oh my gosh, somebody with the same birth defect as me. But it's gotten a little more pronounced with my shoulders being bad. That was smart that you caught that. Poppy should have been there for the lasagna. You turned around 50 times. That's right. That's right, Poppy. I was turning around 50 times, but Mr. Moose says it's time. Try some instant freeze if you can. I still don't think it's going to go deep enough. I have some, but it's got to go inches deep. I do have some biofreeze. I did that right before my diving. I was a diver, a swimmer and a diver, and I wanted to do really good. So I was super nervous, and I ended up putting, I think Bengay. I think I bought Bengay and put it all over for, what was it, regionals. And that was the worst diving I had ever done. As soon as you hit the water, it was like shock. That cool, and it loosened my muscles. I could not sleep at all that night. And so I was up all night, and then my muscles were super loose and the sensation. So it was the worst diving I had ever done. Don't ever do that. Plus the water kind of, so I could try it. I'll try it. I will try it. Never heard that pickup line before. Oh my God, you had the same birth defect as me. Yep. Yeah, we were meant to be. We could have had messed up children together. We could have carried on the line. We could have made it the norm. Could have had a ton of kids and changed the way the world see people. All right. I thought that was going to fall. All right, let me pull out the... I don't know, guys. We're doing 5 more minutes, maybe 7 more minutes. So thank you for the follow. Melissa says, how are you doing? Try putting on the light. All right. The light overhead? I like it better with the overhead, yeah. But I know on TikTok it has a terrible glare. Let me see if I can move that. That might be better. There we go. No, it still sucks on TikTok. Put my head right there. But I'm doing good. Melissa says I'm trying to rewire my brain to think about positives. And that's important to do. We do have some control over our brain. We really do. When we feel ourselves becoming negative, the brain wants to go negative. Going negative is so much easier. That we have to be mindful and take control over our thoughts and to keep positive, to look at the good. When we practice gratitude, there's no room for that anxiety. So look around. There's a lot of things that we can be thankful for, the fact that, we're in a day and age, if you're feeling isolated or secluded, we can log in and like literally chat with each other right now like that. I think that was some saving grace during COVID with the Zoom calls. And also, hopefully you guys are in a warm place. Might not be your favorite place. But when you start practicing gratitude, that makes a difference. And, there's times that like earlier today, I had to redirect my thinking, but yeah, it gets better. And the more you do that, the more you kind of make it a habit to focus on the positive. Going to church is really good. Living in the moment where you forget about the past for a little bit. Don't live in the past. The past will devour you. And don't be anxious about the future because we don't always know what's going to come. Like you could plan right now, and things could turn out different. So just live today, be smart. I mean, try to, be wise with your money, things like that. But Melissa says, I'm learning to be my best friend, not my worst enemy. Exactly. A lot of us with the negative self-talk. Stop. Try using positive affirmations. I wanted to do that. I want to get some cards and kind of like, as you guys pop in, give you a positive affirmation of the day. I see people doing like tarot cards, but I'd rather give you a positive affirmation. And, a lot of times those kind of things work too, because it's like a mind game, to where your mind is going to focus on certain things. And sometimes we just need that little push, and that push can come from us. It doesn't have to go from tarot cards or anything like that. Like if you're like, should I do this? The answer usually comes from within. And thank you for the follow. But Sarah, you're still going to help me. Sarah's still going to tell me what to do. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. So yeah, I am hoping this is my game plan. I know Sarah's been a good support, helping me work through this. As far as the licensed professional counselor, I should get my grades. I wonder if I don't think she posted. As of, I think there's 4 more minutes. No, there's 3 more minutes, and then they close out the semester. So in 3 minutes, I would have made it through my first semester. I'm waiting on the grades, but I know I'll pass. I know my grade's good enough right now. And the last, they had a 30-point thing where all I had to do is sign an agreement to be kind and ethical. So that's kind of funny. I think that learning exercise was more to make sure you knew how to upload and access and, keep you on track. They also notified you of the hours you got to do. So, Melissa, do you mind sharing some of the things that you do to be your personal best friend? Sometimes when we stay up late, Cynthia Schiller should tell herself to go to sleep. So we can either be like, the parent that we need. Some of us either didn't have the right kind of parent, or are missing our parents. They're just not there. But, kind of use that mental self-talk. No, go brush your teeth. Get out of bed. You're not going to bed till you brush your teeth. Or, time to get out of bed. You are going to take a shower. No. Pick it up, put it away. Don't put it off till later. And, when you keep your environment clean, I know mine's a little cluttered right now and it's making me uptight. So even just decluttering can help. And then keeping up with it. So I got to go through my bills back there. Look what I did. Debbie, Debbie, you doing okay with your OCD? I see what I did to my paper towel rack. I will fix that for you. All right, so this should be done. Oh, I can't see. Steams up your glasses. I couldn't see. All right. I am okay. Oh, it smells like Grandma Schiller in here. It smells like my grandma. So little burn. I'm okay. I'm risking my life for you guys. Yeah, that just steamed up my glasses. Terrible. That doesn't bother you? Well, it bothers me. Okay, so I was telling you guys, how did that happen? Oh my goodness. I was telling you guys, did you notice what is in the background? TikTok, I'm sorry. How do I do that with that light? my dish towels. So I got the ones that said thankful, and I only got one that said thankful, and then the other two were blank or indifferent. They were different. One was different. That one's in the bathroom. So I bought one because I like to have three. So the thankful goes in the middle and the other two. Great job. You've gone live for 90 minutes. Says don't forget to take a break. Tell you what, share this and hit that like button and I'll stay live for a little bit longer. And Jana and Arthur. So yeah, being your own best friend is important. You know, giving yourself some grace to forgive ourselves. There's mistakes we've all made, and can't change the past, you know, but we can learn from it. We can grow from it, and you know, try to make amends with people that you should make amends with. Apologize. And I don't like how many people ghost people. So I think ghosting and the silent treatment is the most painful, other than severe stuff. But it blows my mind how people do that. So especially, you know, when there's different, maybe if there's an argument, but out of the blue, you can get ghosted, or, you know, all the lies. And sometimes people think that the lies are well intentioned, but it's interesting how even just the littlest lie can snowball into this big old mess. Do you guys agree? Have you ever had a little lie that you thought was for the best turn out bad? Sarah says, I don't want to chat. I do want to chat. Smells good. Everyone should have a good meal. We all deserve it. There you go. So, but yeah, Sarah, we definitely need to chat because I don't know. It's so tempting, but it's also discouraging too. With like when I research online, there's so many different things. Sarah and I need to go into practice together. That's the thing. Sarah needs to move out here and go into practice with me, and all my YouTubers and TikTokers and Facebook guys all need to move to my area and um, schedule some therapy sessions. There you go. But yeah, I'm definitely here for you guys, and I appreciate the love and support you guys have given me. Sarah's planning on going on that trip unless something else comes up, but you might be able to meet Sarah. You'll be able to meet me if you go on that trip a few more months. So hopefully you guys will join. I've been posting in some other groups too, but I just think it's an opportunity of a lifetime. So everyone move to the west side of Michigan, not of the country. We'll move to West Side, Michigan. Yes, we'll even give you a $4 discount. How's that? Yeah, there you go. I'll put it to the test if you guys really care about me. Just like the narcissist, if you really love me. That's right. Sarah, I should talk. I know. I shouldn't do that. Sarah's going to be my business partner. Here I am just giving discounts like it's candy. So I'll cover the cost. I'll cover the cost. So $4 discount. And if you guys go to Switzerland, maybe I should bring you a special little present. I'll give you a special present. I don't know what it will be, but something to hold on to, something tangible. So somebody just sent me a photo. Uh-oh. But yeah, when I went to China, we had to bring little gifts to like my coach and the different trainers. And my goodness, it was hard finding something from America. Everything was either like Vietnam, I think Honduras. I can't remember which place. Where's Mr. Oh, I didn't set it again. That's why I set it for that. Let me check on this, guys. I think it's done. That is like a 50-pound lasagna. All right, I'll let it kind of cool a little bit. And guys, I know my outfit looks kind of funky on TikTok. It looks better in real life. The colors on TikTok are crazy. I look like a Christmas tree. But it smells really good. So that would be neat though if we could all move to West Michigan. So, but all right. So I think we're doing Switzerland, Sarah. I think we're doing Switzerland. And tell you what, I'll move my setup because that light is really bad. All right, here we go. Here we go. We'll just move it so the light's not as bad. You guys already saw my messy kitchen, so there we go. Ta-da! See, I planned ahead so we can move a little bit. These tripods. There we go. Is that better? A little bit better? As far as the lighting. And I'm brushing my hair. Now that I'm away from the food, then I got to eat. I'm going to let it cool off a little bit. But I know I was talking about the trip to China. So it was crazy how you could not find anything made in America. And yeah, but it's also interesting too how cheap they can do things from China. It would be neat if West Michigan worked. We're going to make it work. We are going to make it work. And we're going to start out here. That's what we're going to do. We're going to start out here, and then we're going to move on to Lake Michigan. So we're going to use this lake right now and get used to my speedboat. And then, actually, it is nice here. It's a perfect size lake. It really, really is. And I was talking too how Lake Michigan is super cold a lot of the time. So this you can use almost all summer. That's what I like about it. And I'm going to do what I did last time. I brought in some sand. So I'll do a little video. That was kind of funny. The way I was like a frog, like bringing down the sand into. Oh, yep. What? But I know a lot of times the way it works, it's really interesting the way psychology is that Melissa says I watch positive YouTube videos, go on walks, playing my girls' toy colorful blocks, reading the Bible, and etc. And they say if you read the Bible 4 times a week, it makes a profound difference than reading it just 3 times. That can kind of get like a little routine for you, a little comfort for you. And I kind of fail on that, though. I need to do that better. But there's a lot of good messages. And you know, I honestly think that a lot of people searching, it's God calling them to him. And that's what fills that hole. So I'd like to know your thoughts on that, because not everybody believes the same. But, you know, when you put it onto a God, it kind of takes the pressure off and gives you that comfort of somebody looking, someone, something, a deity looking over you with your best interest, and kind of gives some explanation to the unknown where it's like, why did this happen? It just gives you that faith. Just trust, just like we had to do when we were little kids, you know. Hopefully you guys had good parents. Sometimes you're like, why are they doing this? But you know, and to give our parents some grace too, when they did try. Some of you came from terrible upbringings, and my heart goes out to you guys. But you know, I know a lot of parents too that are hurting, that would like to reconnect. And as adults, maybe there's a way to talk through things. Now, if you're dealing with a narcissist, they do not like to talk. Why? Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to turn the light down. I'm losing my battery on TikTok. I have it plugged in. Why is it not? Let me double check this. Yeah, I'll switch it over. Sorry, guys. I'm all up in your face. All right, I'm going to turn the light down a little bit. All this technical stuff I have to do to kind of save the battery because I'm only on 7%. How am I doing on Facebook? See, Facebook is at 71%. Oh, did I just, okay. You guys still there? All right, I'm going to switch. I don't even know. Maybe this is a 3-pronger. So maybe it's just this one connection. Trying to figure that out. Now I'm down to 6%. Let's see. Is it Brianna or Brianna? Good to have you here. Let's see. Hopefully that works. Hopefully that'll kickstart and give me a little bit more. So sorry to turn the light down. But yeah, positive videos and positive music. I'm doing a lot of studies too on the different vibrations. I'm down to 4%. Does not want to charge. Why? Oh, up to 6% now. Okay. So hopefully, but just the different vibrations. And they were talking, the one vibration that is like the highest is authenticity. So kind of interesting on how that works. So when we keep our vibrations going, we attract higher vibrations, and you know, people who are happier have that higher vibration. We're going to attract more happy people, which leads kind of like to a happier life and more positive interactions, and it just starts that ball rolling. That's why they say, you know, when you're more healed, things just kind of work out a lot better. So if you guys are struggling with anything, feel free to let me know. But that's great. So Melissa, has life been a little bit better lately? Hopefully things are going a little bit better. I know Dog Defender, she's good. I like hearing that. I like hearing that. And over the holidays, I'll be here for you guys as much as possible. I know sometimes people, it might be holiday where there's some loss in their life and that one person isn't at the table, or you know, all the stressors of the holidays. So I'd like to be there for you guys, checking in with you, cooking with you, and you know, if you have nobody to have dinner with, I would like to share a meal with you while we hang out online. So I bought a new conditioner today. So I told you I cut my hair today. I cut it today. Bet you didn't think I was going to do it. I cut like this much off. So I could use probably this much more, but I didn't want to shock myself. Baby steps. So tomorrow we can go live, and yes, there you go. So I'm going to go ahead and log off unless there's something you guys want to talk about in particular, unless you want to watch me eat. But we'll be going live tomorrow. Mallory and hopefully Nicole will stop by, have some of this lasagna with me, and eat that pie up. But each new day is a new opportunity. So thank you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and log off, and I will see you in tomorrow's chat. Sarah, if you're bored, feel free to call me. If not, we'll chat at a different time. But good night to you guys. Lots of love, and I'll see you in the next video. Good night, guys.